Hello guys, just wanted to give you guys a quick little video about the importance of risk management. Now understand that anybody, you can go onto the street and find a random person, and even this person who maybe not has ever heard about trading will be able to go on MetaTrader 4 or 5 and put in a random lot size on a random pair in a random direction, either buy or sell, and be able to make a lot of money, but a lot of money once. The name of the game, the absolute major key of trading is finding consistency by developing or learning a consistently profitable trading strategy. Now, when I say consistently profitable, I don't mean that every single trade will be a winner. Anybody that ever claims that his or her strategy always wins is guaranteed to be a scammer. The truth of the matter is that there is no strategy in the world possible of generating a profit on every single trade. There will always be losses, which we call the price of finding out what the winners will be. Now, the good thing about all this is that you don't have to be right all the time in order to make money. As you have experienced in my personal trading strategy, our take profit is always a minimum of 3 times as far as our loss. So that means that when we win a trade, we at least make 3 times as much money as you would lose if you lost a trade. So even if you're right only 50% of the time, you will be making a lot of money. Especially because in our personal strategy, we have a minimum of 3 risk reward, but we often get trades of 4, 5, and even 6 times as much profit as our downside risk will be. Now, while this is obviously a very powerful part of our strategy, I want to take you back to the fact no strategy in the world will be able to take their profitable trades without once in a while having to suffer a loss. Now, the key to this is to be able to lose in a good way, meaning to be in complete control of the worst case scenario and managing that risk correctly. These last 2 days, I have taken 3 trades that were not profitable trades. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not particularly excited about this. Obviously, I would love for all 3 to have made me money, but I am proud of the way me and the community risk manage this. Because as you know, risk reward is often 3, 4, maybe 5 times. So meaning we make 5 times as much money on a profitable trade than we lose on a losing trade. The fact of the matter is that in these 3 trades, I have not suffered a drawdown of 3%, but only of 1%, because our strategy not only makes it the worst case scenario to suffer 1%, but we also have a great system in place to be able to get out at break even when the momentum just doesn't follow through. So while I'm continuously able to put myself in position to get these 3 to 5% risk reward ratios, I'm still in the game with almost all the money still in the account. Making, let's say I'm only right 50% of the time, it doesn't mean that I'm losing 50% of the time. It just means that we get out of break even without suffering the loss, while at the same time allowing ourselves the opportunity to make those big 3, 4, 5 times multiplied winnings. Now let's get into the charts and I will show you exactly how me and the community were able to get out at break even because we had a lack of momentum. As always, what we do in our strategy, the first part is finding the trend. So we have the trend confirmed in these cases towards the upside. Now the second part is finding the catalyst that will make us pop in that direction. So as you can see here, we had our liquidity that got taken out, and then we had the big formation. Now usually we would be exploding all the way into the target, but in this case, for some weird reason, honestly sometimes it is because the big players we rely on to ride their waves did not step into the market. As you can see, we went sideways. We even broke structure. But as we first have reached 50% of our move, we put our stops on break even, allowing us to be able to participate in the upside without suffering the full downside scenario. Same thing happened on this trade as well. We had liquidity that got taken out and the reaction showed we had the big players stepping in. After a while, it seems as they have lost interest as this impulse was just very weak. We did reach a 50%, allowing us to put it on break even, and therefore we got taken out at the entry point. I hope you found this interesting in understanding what it actually takes to become a profitable trader. It's not all about the flashy wins, but it is also about staying in complete control of your money and the downside scenario when you encounter one of the losses that are a part of every single trading strategy. Lose well and win big. Or as they say often in a trading game, cut your losses quick and let your winners ride. I hope you found this interesting and I will see you on the next video.